out for some stupid reason, I mean, it's still the same service.
Yeah, they should be able to do it, no problem.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, see, that was the thing about T1 lines whenever they first came out, and Fiber's really good about it, is they're a lot better on load balancing as far as inbound and outbound traffic. You get a slower connect. Used to with T1 lines, you'd only get like 4 or 5 megs, but the legacy on the line was a lot lower than what a general connection was.
Yeah.
It was
All
almost
right.
like you shoving a freight train down a highway versus shoving it down a 2-lane street.
Yeah. So let's go over a few basic things on Burp Suite here. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. In fact, actually, I just threw
It
my
works.
VMware on my other display, so I got Burp Suite open on it too.
Cool. So I'm in the proxy and the options right now, and there's a couple of settings in here that you always want to click when you're intercepting requests. This HTTP method,
Mm-hmm.
if the method does not match get or post, see how it has the condition? You can make your own lists on here too.
Yeah.
But the get post condition, we want that. We want to intercept all those because if it's not matching a regular HTTP method, we want it. We want that information.
Yeah, because
And
that
then
would bring
down,
anything from like FTP to SSH to
yep,
right on down the line.
yep. Anything that's not HTTP, a get post method. So if you initiate a get method, right? So say I send a get request to a website, and as I'm sending the get request, it goes through an API and hits an options request and a trail request, and then traces itself back and puts it in another request. I would get all of those requests noted, and I would be able to see where those headers pop up, and I'd be able to identify where I can test.
Yeah. Almost be
Yeah.
similar to a trace route.
Mm-hmm. And then right here, we want all of the responses of the requests that were intercepted. Sometimes when I'm looking for redirects and stuff like that, I'll do a 304. I'll click on this 304 status code because redirects are easy to find if you can capture all the 304s. Usually I just leave it alone. Right here, unhide hidden form fields. Yes, please. And highlight them for me. Enable disabled form fields is very important because JavaScript disables a lot of form fields or hidden form fields. You can see all those now. The rest of these settings are all good. And then
Yeah, because I opened it up, I got to this screen right here, and I went, yeah, I have no clue what the hell I'm doing.
yeah, so this actually opens up a browser so you can here I'll just do it real quick. I will show you. So it's going to open up a Burp Suite browser. I I've been testing a lot of people. Where is so if you go into Target, you can go to any one of these requests and right click on it and click request in browser, go to original session, and it gives you this key right here. You click copy, go down to your window. We just opened this browser inside Burp Suite. We will paste. I want to make sure intercept is on so you can see what's going on. So when I send this request, instantly it's going to pop up and say, oh, I intercepted this. Do you want to look at it? We can forward it. We can drop it. We can send it to repeater. So we can send in repeater, you can send multiple request formations. If you want to go to repeater and alter this request in any way, you can send it, resend it, however many times you want.
Okay.
Then we just forward the request, and you'll be able to see right here It's working.
You feed that dog any more cheese, he's gonna be constipated tonight. No shit. Yeah, that's kind of the whole point.
Literally.
Well, that's what it. The son goes back and forth. The kids go back and forth between mamas and here every week. And every time he comes, his dog goes on my wife's side of the bed and poops. She finds it about 4:30 in the morning when she gives to get up. That's what he was just saying. You won't have to worry about him going on Sam's side of the bed and pooping no more.
So I'll show you. I'll show you this right here. We'll go to this Juice Shop app here. This is a really good app, by the way. You should go to GitHub and get it for testing. If you don't know about it, it's amazing for testing.
Was it just a general little website to pull up and?
Yeah, it's a vulnerable website. It's got all kinds of bugs in it. Like if I go in here to the scoreboard, oh, it's intercepting it. See, every time you do something, it intercepts it. And it actually sends this to the HTTP history. You can see all of
Yeah.
the history of
Now
everything
can
that you've intercepted.
that can pick up just what you're browsing, or can't pick up other traffic on the network too?
Just when I'm browsing. And you don't need intercept on for it to go to the history. I mean, you can
Yeah.
do whatever you want, and it'll continue to post to the history. Um, but that's the proxy. That's what the proxy does. It allows you to instantly be able to modify a request that you're sending to the server, or modify a response that's going to an API,
Welcome, Eric.
and see all the requests going to and from it. It's amazing. It takes out a lot of the work with like a lot of people before Burp Suite used Postmaster for request viewing and Wireshark and stuff
See,
like that.
I remember Postmaster, and I've used Wireshark a lot.
Yeah. So this is basically the next step up from Postman and Postmaster is Burp Suite. They have Intruder, which does multiple attacks. It has an example right here. You set your payloads right here. And see, it'll send all those requests and give you all the responses. You click start attack, and there it will run. But it's a demo, so it probably won't run. But
Well, that's like I'm going down to the in-laws this weekend, and I'm gonna do a de-authentication attack on his Wi-Fi while the kids are playing a PlayStation. See what they say.
yeah, this would be good for that. If you could get the request from Wireshark
Mm-hmm.
and craft an HTTP request or however you need to do it, then you can use the payloads in here. You can set this payload list, and it'll do all the attacks for you. You don't have to do them manually. Target right here. So when you start getting capturing requests and stuff, your target's probably like this. It's going to have all kinds of things that don't apply to your target because it pulls everything your target communicates to. It pulls everything that it interacts with.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely know G-Static and Google APIs.
Yeah. So these sites are where Juice Shop goes through the Heroku app, and it's built in for it to be like that. But I've had targets, man, where you scan the website and you have over 50,000 different subdomains and domains that it's sending requests through. So all you got to do is go to the one that you intend to test and right click on it and push add to scope right here, and it'll add it to the scope. And then you go up here and you click show only in scope items and click apply, and it'll only show what you want to be in the scope.
Yeah, see, I had a lot of issues with that whenever I first started messing with the Google shit the Pi hole. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted all my DNS traffic to run through the Pi hole, but I found out quickly that like your Google Nest and your Roku's, they actually use their own hard-coded DNS settings. They don't even touch your DNS handed out by your router.
Yeah, I figured that out too the hard way because I was doing some testing on my I was sending malicious packets to a website on the same network that my TV was connected to, and I have a Roku, and it changed the language on my Roku and uninstalled all the apps.
Oh lordy!
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. I was like, "Damn, Burp Suite."
Well, see, I end up putting some IP tables in my router. Anything outbound on 53 gets redirected to inbound DNS.
Nice, nice,
The only IP address that's allowed to go outbound on the WAN port is the IP of the server.
nice.
So no sneaking around mine.
Also, this is really important for guys like you and me who deal with a lot of encoded stuff in traffic. This will decode everything, dude. You click decode as, and it has URL, HTML, base64, ASCII, hex, octal, binary, and gzip, right? But when you come out of that, you can select what hash it's encoded as, and it'll decode the hash too.
Yeah, see, I was doing some of that with Hashcat last night.
Yeah. So this will take HTTP traffic and Ethernet traffic, and you can decode anything you put in here. You can decode it, or if I wanted to, I could encode it to inject it somewhere.
Ooh, you got a little kick on there.
See, boom, there we go. I just encoded it with a hash,
You'd be good.
and as long as you can match the encoding of your target, you can send
Turn that down to simmer and let it
injections and
sit.
requests just by putting it in here and then copy pasting all that. Boom, done.
Woo.
It also has a smart decode button, which is pretty cool. But it doesn't actually decode stuff smartly. You have to tell it parameters and shit.
We can't get these avocados now. Hang on one second.
Yeah.
Looking at bottom cabinet down there, Jonathan, and you see the little white blender, little small one. Yep. Put them in there. Once you put them in there, shake it around as you're chopping it. Aren't you supposed to have the peeling off those? Oh, sorry about that. They were trying to make avocados, avocado dip or something or other.
Oh, that sounds good. Hell yeah. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much Burp Suite. It's a proxy that sits in between your connection and the DNS, and it intercepts all traffic between your connection and the DNS. You can also set. Oh, this is important because you're going to want to use this feature. So you see right here how it says 127.0.0.1.80.80.
Yeah.
That is actually the proxy for Burp Suite. You can set that proxy to anything you want Burp Suite to catch traffic with. Any browser, any tool that takes a proxy, you can send it through Burp Suite.
You could do that. You could actually do that on another computer, probably.
Yeah.
So if you have a computer that, let's say suspicious, you're trying to catch everything, you could catch it.
Yeah.
You could
So that.
actually. Here's something I don't know if you've ever thought of. Have you ever messed with Active Directory and domains, Windows domains, and stuff like that?
Yeah, I have to for my job, man. I
You
wish I
could
didn't.
Hey, that's actually how I got my start. Is one of my first Microsoft certifications was Windows 2000 Active Directory Management configuration and stuff. You can actually set your proxy server in Active Directory to push out to every client on your network.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man.
And basically, just next time the Windows machine logs in, they're going to pull the settings. Let's set it one afternoon. Send out an email, ask everybody to restart your computer when you come in the morning for Windows updates or some shit. Yes, whatever the excuse is, and there you go.
Hell yeah.
Now the only thing is though is I know Windows will push it to your Windows, like your Internet Explorer and Edge. I don't know if it's able to adapt it all the way into like Firefox or Chrome.
Nope. Nope.
Now, you running in Linux or you running in Windows? I didn't even look to see if burps we had.
The compare. The compare is pretty cool. It's usually only useful unless it's usually only useful if you're taking two requests that you can't tell if the attack worked or if you have a vulnerable area.
Yeah.
Put them side by side, and the compare actually takes the differences and highlights it for you. So it'll take the changes, what was deleted, what was added, and what was altered, and highlight it in different colors for you so you can see it prominently. It's pretty cool.
Well, you could actually do something like that with, let's say you have a computer that you think is infected with malware or some type of virus that you can't figure out.
Yeah.
You could actually compare a known good computer to a possibly infected computer.
Yeah. See, these are areas that I haven't really thought of applying these features to or applying it to in my head because I'm usually dealing with internet and websites and stuff, but I need to start contemplating the physical testing as well. Because I guess that's part of the pin test job. I just haven't gotten a lot of local pin test jobs for local networks yet.
Yeah, and see, really, I didn't get into a lot of pen testing. I was on the opposite side of it. I worked 2 years for an ISP as a network engineer at their NOC center. So I
Oh,
was busy monitoring and keeping everybody out.
okay.
Welcome.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'm trying
What's that?
Why what?
Is that Beers?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
looking at a hack over here. What are you doing?
yeah, it's Beers. He's giving me a lesson on
Oh,
burp
I'm at
suite.
work.
That works.
Oh. Yeah. I totally clicked this on accident. I'm so sorry. I'm still just trying to find it.
Oh, it's
No
fine.
worries.
He was just giving me a lesson on burp suite. I mean, it's one of those things anybody was willing to watch.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm down. I don't know.
How did I get that open?
Oh, extenders. Even with the community version, you can go into this VApp store and grab some of the extensions, adding custom headers, stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff.
Asset discovery. Yeah, see, I see AWS security checks.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to run this against my WordPress site and just see what it comes up with.
I haven't tested my WordPress site yet because I'm scared. I'll have to
That's
fix shit.
that's kind of me. I'm there.
I don't want
Yeah,
to have to fix stuff.
yeah. I I really don't want to know what all. In fact, actually, Callie has the command line tool for WordPress. Oh, I can't think whatever it's called. Oh shoot, it's something other. They got one.
Oh, the WP scan. Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing's got some power to it. If you can log in through default credentials, it'll log in for you.
Well, see, the thing about it is though, is I ran it against mine, and it's like really gave me the EBGBs.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to see something cool? I'll show you something cool. Right here, I can scan this. Let's go to audit selected items. That's fine. Go to the configuration. We'll do.
Well, here you go. Here you go. Let me give you an IP address.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you
where's?
have a URL? A URL would be easier. IP address?
Yeah, I can give you the URL too.
Yeah. Let me just get the URL. I'll throw it in the proxy. I'll just change targets here.
Trash it. Do 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 do. I wonder. I'm actually wondering if with the port 80 open, if that actually shows anything.
Oh, it tried to connect on 443. I don't think Burp Suite even sees it. Yeah, I can't find it.
See, try doing an nmap of that IP. Here, I'll shoot you. That's what it resolves to. 99.131.6.117. 99 131 6 117. Damn, you must have a hell of a resolution on your screen.
Oh, bad. Yeah, I'm actually plugged into a big screen right now, so I can see everything. What was I? Oh yeah. So check this out right here. I'm gonna throw it into scan, and I'll just show you all the things. Back. Okay. See if that doesn't crash. Go.
I hated to keep muting her, but there was so much background noise I couldn't hear anything.
Oh yeah.
If you was listening there, every once in a while you'd hear it pop back up and then pop back out. I was unmuting
Yep.
her and then muting her back.
That's okay. She said she was at work or something.
Yeah, she said she was at work, but you could hear the kids in the background screaming and hollering and.
So right now this thing's testing for everything, dude. SQL vulnerabilities, all the known vulnerabilities, any CVEs that have come out since CVE post CVEs are in Burp Suite. Somewhere in here, there's an option to look at all of the stuff that it searches for and turn it on and off. See, then it kicks off a passive audit. And this is only available in the Pro version, but it cuts down a lot of time and a lot of guesswork. Which is very nice. Take forever. But it does. It goes through and it searches for all kinds of stuff. Discovered domains. Here's the robots file. And see right there, it has the classification. It tells you the CWE number and everything. Okay. But you have to go through and check all these because most of them are false positives. So
Yeah.
that's where the other side of the coin is. Yeah, it'll go through and catch everything that might be a vulnerability, but you have to go through and check it all.
Yeah, you still gotta have to put a set of eyes on it.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta go, and a lot of times it's manually crafting requests and stuff like that, so it'll actually go through and send you some data, and you can take a screenshot of that and confirm it. But people who don't, dude, I have seen people do penetration tests and just run Burp Suite and give the entire report to the technical team and go, there you go. And I'm like, dude, people pay for that. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Where'd you make guacamole dip before? Did you put some cream cheese and Worcestershire sauce in it? All I do is put salsa, lime juice, and salt. Worcestershire sauce and stuff in it.
So, yeah, that's Burp Suite. There's really not much else to show, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's cool. It just gives me an idea of at least something to get started with.
This is all the issues that Burp Suite will go through, and you can add issues. You can add your own custom JSON files with encodings and stuff for vulnerabilities and add them in here. There's people who have them made. You can find them on GitHub. But it does all of this stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That at least gets me started. Gives me something to play with.
Yeah. You know, and then just do some scans and stuff and read through them. And if you get stuck or anything like that, man, let me know, and I'll help you out. Because there's sometimes when you're looking at stuff through Burp Suite and you're like, I cannot tell, or I don't know what to do, and I'll help you out. I got you.
It was just like all right, man. Well, let me jump off here real quick. These kids are
No worries.
tearing up my kitchen.
I gotta go eat some dinner. So, all right, man. You have a good day. I might pick your brain about some network stuff later and see what kind of modems I might be able to do load balancing with or something like that with my connection. But I'll holler at you later for that.
Cisco's got some good products out there, of course. You know, if you're willing to pay for it. The thing about Cisco though is a lot of those you have to have a yearly subscription to in order to get any type of update support and stuff. Sonic Wall is good, and Ubiquity is just they're out of the ballpark. And if you go into get away from like the small business and go into just the business routers, you'll see what I'm talking about. They have some out there that does load balancing and all. You'll find them. They have dual WAN ports, and you just basically configure each port like, it's got its own settings.
Okay. All right. Cool. Sweet, man. Thanks.
Not a problem. I'll be around. If you ever have questions, give me a call. Holler. Okay. Okay, first off, y'all got the wrong damn compass masher. That don't match. We're gonna have a masher, so I'm just gonna get that out of my bowl.
That is working.
Shut up.
Now you.
So this is working any better. Go get me the actual blender. You know what I'm talking about? Go get the blender. I'll go get it. You put the trash can up to the.
Yes.
Shut up for a minute. Yep. Because obviously what y'all working on, be working.
At the end, that has something else to try. Let him try it.
If it works, great. If it don't, then it don't. Okay. Just give me a what? Three recipe said put all of concrete in it. Like a tablespoon. It adds the creaminess to it. So. Actually, I've never added. Yeah, I've never made guacamole yet before. How much of this did you add in there? I don't know about this. Is it cream cheese or sour cream? Cream cheese. Oh, no, sour cream. Sour cream. Oh. Brandon, here's the thing. You may have fun squeezing that and squishing it and making the deal and everything. The reason I buy appliances, don't put it in there. Don't put it in there? Yeah, don't put it in there. Okay, well, I thought you were saying don't put it in there. Oh, that's what I was. The reason I buy appliances like this is to speed up a process. Here's what you do. If it works, great. If it don't, boo-hoo. Got one of the long white spoons. Obviously, this is a trial and error. Working better than what it was. Now we've always just pushed it up in the roll.
And there's the that
We're gonna make it work. One way or another, this is we're gonna have to walk home. Yeah, they've got look at these beautiful chocolate balls. That little black thing I have.
that is too thick.
Trial and error, dude. Trial and error. This thing still got chickens. Chickens off the wall.
Or that maybe it worked well. Do that too.
Just let that attempt to do it. Like I told you, if this works, it's great. If this doesn't work, great. Sorry about the dishes tonight. There's just a couple. Good thing we have a dishwasher, huh?
Yeah. Most of all these.
Okay. This can be put in the dishwasher. This can be put in the dishwasher. All this can be put in the dishwasher. Most of that can be put in the dishwasher. Really, everything can be put in the dishwasher. You just have to rinse it first. Yeah.
Some just walk in. That's this.
Guacamole's never given us this many issues. I mean, you know, you helped me make guacamole before. Go ahead and rinse that for me. Open her up and see what she looks like. Let me get this. From what it looks like it's going good, so. see guacamole go everywhere. I want them to hurry up and get home so we can eat. I'm getting tired of cooking. She thinks they're paying the butt. Another cheese chip over there. I want beans. See it. Oh, I see that. Could be better. Could be what it was a minute ago. Still not delicious. No. See what I mean though? It's not one to mush up. I hate strawberry. Oh.
I need a masher. You hear me? Yeah. The little bean just like pull up like a little bean. Just like what's
Oh,
up.
yeah. Hello. Yeah. You need to be charged anytime you're in your car for driving anyway. Well, we're trying to figure out something here. Jonathan's trying to make the avocado guacamole dip, and his avocados are not mushy enough. I don't think they're good. Right, you need to guacamole like this. I don't think they're good.
Yeah.
And his avocado is one more kind. And I was sitting there peeling avocados like this. And I don't Yeah, not exactly.
More of the
No.
than what?
They haven't had anything really to it. Well, something to it. Well, we usually had chicken. And even that would get fucking sour. I haven't had that much lunches. That's not like a
Yeah. Probably it. Let's go. I'm gonna make challenge for you. On our like, you want me and your book to get 200 things. Then I have an ability of like undead weapons. I want to do that.
Imagine the shaggy and kill it with your own photo.
Or like another challenge for you. Because why did they not? I did food. And none of that. So, there's one though.
Time stuff. Is it actually in the show fun stuff? Or is it just playing around like a song?
Then you like your like your figure. Then like your beard, your pen, all your own stuff. Now, listen.
At all your OP crowd.
There's gonna be one thing. There's gonna be that in it. Oh, I have to use it. And I'm like, and you have to get away for 5 hours. Or you're like,
And then went away. Then picked up behind like a rock or something. That was wrong. Each of the parts in my hand. And they go away. We were like, hell no.
okay.
So we're like, that was my luck.
Not now you take
But you know,
it off. Ready?
but you know, like the texture of mashed potatoes before they actually got becoming mashed potatoes. Those are bad. Those have a lot of stuff. Well, hold on, Sam. Do you want her to pick up some avocado dip that's already pre-made? That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, do that. Don't pick up avocados, Sam.
And then,
Did we need avocados for like 2 different dishes? No. Yeah, so I'm going back to town later this week. I can go to Spring Market.
yeah, no.
So grab a thing of do that. Grab a thing of cheese dip and grab a thing of guacamole. Just do that. Because otherwise the food is ready.
Yeah.
So save time. Okay. Hey. Okay.
You're not in trouble. No, they're often tail.
Now, whenever I'm talking about we do not count products.
Yeah.
They don't. Samantha said she's never made avocado dip that she's not. She said the only way they have to be really right. She said if they're not right, they pull that texture up. Probably what we did is we didn't get it. We probably got. You probably reached over and got the first pack that was on top. That was the best pack that Walmart had. Well, scrape it all out and dump it.
Wait a minute.
I'll throw in that. I might have to remember that piece because it's actually made for kneading bread, but it keeps it circulating and it's not really sharp to actually cut. You know,
You have to force it.
it just keeps it stirring. So yeah, she's just going to grab. Where's she stopping? Where's she stopping? She'll let more. There's tea bags down here. Oh, no, that's mine. That's from the. That's your pea rags? That's the cheese grease. I tried to. Sure.